In this segment, I am submitting Johane Masowe Scouters Association of Zimbabwe is found in under Manicaland Priesthood Chambers, Chikanga Danga Mvura. After New Testament arbitration by Elijah Incarnate of St. John the Baptist and Elijah Incarnate as Johane, the voice in Rama, and to Peter Masowe configuration, Dr. Micho Changa Mosaic transfiguration at Masowe, transfiguration hill of new heavenly inspired Parliament of Zimbabwe, and Highfield Glenora transformation of Old Testament tabernacle with the Shekinah Mother Teresa Chaza in the Glen of Matriarch Nora corridor for Gudara Jehovah. Events shifted from patriarchal Mondoro of Mashonaland to matriarchal Mutare Zimunya of St. Mary in Manicaland, Mutare Danga Mvura Chambers, where all stars gathered to glorify thy tabernacle with these cardinal stars of Judeo incarnates called into Danga Mvura fortress the sanctuary of Shekinah motherhood unto Manicaland. Manicaland then constituted girls and boy guides, scouters, who then, as led by Cardinal Star of Statehood, started scouting fortresses of cardinal significance in Zimbabwe, as led by Shekinah Bride St. Mary and Johane Masowe, evangelical orator Andrea. Old Testament parameters were then reset for New Testament parameters. In reckon of New Testament tabernacle of Adamic Emmanuel in Masowe, Adamic Emmanuel reincarnate of Dr. Mujgiwa of Masowe Glen under Chief Chiweshe. Fortress of Iron Kingdom were trekked from Fort Tuli to Fort Martin in Mondoro, with each iron fortress being matched with its clay counterpart in kingdom formation according to Daniel chapter 2 as fortressed, constituting clay and iron binary notation of Zimbabwe and Rhodesia as dreamed by Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel chapter 2. Johane Masowe Scouters then traced Johane Masowe Anglicanism back to Canterbury for iron and clay kingdom ratification before getting a royal license of clay kingdom unto Zimbabwe. Scouters then, as cardinal subjects of Johane Masowe, scouted Murenga priesthood casted in Matopo's Rock Njelele and Johanic roads as sacrament of our Johanic statehood therewith. Johanic roads as sacrament of state in Matopos with Murenga as the national soul of Zimbabwe were qualified by the spirit of Zimbabwe in Masowe through Midland's bond of political and cardinal contagion of Zimbabwe, umbilical cord in Gweru. Scouters in Manicaland scouted Johanic trends from Johanic New Testament religion in Israel to Johanic traditional religion in Zimbabwe through Johanic Catholicism of St. Ignatius and Johanic Anglicanism of St. Augustine, with Johanic Methodism as ratified by Johanic Salvation Army generals constituting our atonement special purpose vehicle, going by the name Nyenyedzi Nomwe, Chikandira, and Manyani, respectively, in Chiweshe. Johane Masowe Scouters now awaits the head of state as cardinal convener of State Sanhedrin to convene Indaba of all stakeholders drawn from all stables of our Zim triumvirates, the political triumvirate in Highfield, Zimbabwe grounds, a traditional triumvirate in Mukuwi's fortress of Chikomo Chema Rasta, then a religious triumvirate in Johane Masowe under incarnate or reincarnate of Elijah in Johane Masowe Highfield is found therewith. That's my submission according to Scouters. We are now into the era of Scouters. The Scouters born out of Johane Masowe, patriarchs and matriarchs. So we've got our patriarchal triumvirates, matriarchal triumvirates, then our 3 stars is deployed. 1 Afgate, 2 Mutare, and 3 Matopos Blawayo. These 3 stars are leading our scouters. Scouters constituted around boy and girl guides in Mutare. So Mutare is doing something for you. Right now they are in England for cardinal and political consensus. Consensus born out of our cardinal and political bond of contention as dreamt by Nebuchadnezzar when in Daniel's prophecy, when he dreamt how our politics is going to survive and sustain itself from Babylon to United Kingdoms. With the United Kingdoms now is our last port of call, where we find our statue with its fingers having a clay and iron mixture depicting clay kingdoms of Mbiya, the Matare, and iron kingdom of the iron vessel of Anglicanism, partnered as such for end times, according to Daniel's explanation. I thank you, to be continued when and if necessary.